At what point did you realize like this is going to be four books and this is how it started and starting to develop ideas of what it would be like towards the finale?
When I was writing Senlin, I got about 5 or 6 chapters into it, Senlin Ascends, and I was like, okay, I need to like come up with a rough idea of how this is going to go. And so I sat down and wrote some notes. And there was a point where I thought it would be 5 books, but by the time I finished Senlin Ascends, I was like, no, it has to be 4 because I'm not going to write 5 books. That's stupid.
It's just four is so much better than five.
So yeah, and really, and people, I've heard like so many people like their criticisms like it could have been 3. I'm like, it could have been none. Like come on, I don't know what I was doing. I was just doing my best. My God. So I sat down. I had like a couple of beats. I was like, I know that this happens here. I know this happens here. I know this is where this all ends up. And I actually like wrote a couple of the scenelets that made it into the final 100 pages of the final book. So there were these moments I was always sort of churning towards, or these pivots that I was always preparing for that were important to me. And I hope when people get to the end, they don't just think like, huh, this guy didn't have any idea what he was doing. Which is also a fair criticism because I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is the first series I've ever written, and I think hopefully the last, because I don't have 10 more years in me. I just don't. Oh my God, another like 4-book series sounds impossible. But this one, I did like plan out from the beginning. It's like, okay, the antagonist is going to be revealed here, and then so it was about a 2-page plan that I jotted up, and then characters sort of revealed themselves. So like in the original like kind of presentation, we didn't have a character like Byron. We didn't have a character like Anne. We didn't have a Ferdinand. These characters who showed up and presented themselves along the way. So there wasn't like this grand master plan, but the major movements were clear to me from the start. So I don't know. We'll see if people agree that it all comes together.